Hi there. Welcome to Sunnyside Journals. Welcome to day 14 for my December dailies. And it's getting trickier. It's getting trickier now to pick and choose from Barbara's list. I think it's getting trickier, especially for me, because some of these things, it's going to be a challenge because it's not necessarily things I usually do. And I'm still bound and determined that I'm going to keep to it. So, where's a pen? Here's a pen. Today's Catherine challenge is, do you have a special Christmas stocking tradition? So I'm going to talk about the stockings that were certainly from when I was a girl, and then the stockings from when my children were children. And for Barbara's list, I am going to do add stenciling to the background. So there we go. Let's do it. And here's the book. And I decided I want to work on this side of this final page. So we'll put that there for now and off to the side. So I'm going to work here. So I've already chosen an image I want to use. I have this cool book, and if you ever see it, grab it. It's got beautiful artwork in it. It's that poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas. A lot of people call it 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, but it's actually called A Visit from St. Nicholas by Clement Seymour. And it's quite a popular book for people to do their own illustrating to, because there's no copyright on that poem anymore. So many artists and illustrators love doing their own version of this poem because there's no copyright. Interesting, eh? Anyhow, so this was Coca-Cola's version. Hallmark and Coca-Cola got together and they told sort of the story about the famous Coca-Cola Santa, as he's called, that he sort of changed the imagery of Santa for an entire generation. Gone are the days of Santa, looking like the quiet, humble little St. Nicholas, Father Christmas type of character, like this fellow, who I rather prefer this one, this kind that looks like Father Christmas. Sorry about the glare. It's quite overcast and dull here today. Anyhow, but I do love this Santa. Don't get me wrong. He's very jolly and happy, and I do like him. And the artwork in this book is just beautiful. Oh, there's little Tasha Tudor holding the place. I want to use this illustration. Maybe I better try and turn this off. Holy crow. There we go. All right. I'll try and work in the dark here. I want this fireplace. And I think I want this tree. But I have to do some stenciling. So I got to figure out how I'm going to do this. And I'm afraid to stencil right onto this because I don't want, if it doesn't work out right. I think I need to just get some blank paper, and I'll stencil on the blank paper and then I'll glue it onto here. Hold on, I'm going to go find myself some paper. Okay, I found some cool tea-dyed paper that's got lots of bubbles and patterns in the tea. So I want to use this. Pencil. So let's go to here. And then let's go to here. This is a really neat technique. Like, you can literally see the bubbles in it. I'm going to have to do a tutorial on it at some point. And I'm sure someone else has already thought of it, but I certainly hadn't thought of it, on how to create those bubbles. And I love how they look. And it actually was born out of, I was in a real big hurry one day. And I mostly just plopped an entire stack of paper into a pan of tea and then just started mushing it down. And I got these bubbles. And I love it. All right, let's do this. Save that. I'm going to go scallop this edge. So, hold on. Okay. So I've got that prepared. I gave it a little scallop edge and I gave it a little tiny bit of ink. So that's going to go on there, but I'm not going to glue it down yet until I'm happy with my stenciling. So this is going to be nerve-wracking because I've already cut up the stencil. I needed one and I cut it out. So I am going to have to come up with a clever way to stencil this. And I think I'm just going to tape it down and do it. I don't know. We're just going to wing it together, okay? There we go. Now, what color? See, I'm tempted to just still go with a boring dull brown because I want it to look like wallpaper. On the other hand, you know me, I like a little gold. Maybe I can do a bit of both. Maybe a bit of both. Let's try it. All right, so I just want it pale because I want to write on this. I want it to almost look like wallpaper on the wall, and then I'm going to put that fireplace in as a pocket. Oh, so maybe I could be a little bit bold because I'm going to write on a sheet of paper and tuck it into the pocket. Okay, so I can be a little bit more adventurous here. Let's see. Worst comes to worst. Worst comes to worst. That's it. I pitch it and start again. Now, Dare I go in with some of my gilding wax? Oh boy. Oh, elastic. Get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, I did get wax on you. It's like glitter. Once you get wax somewhere, you get it everywhere. I think I'm going to just do like one side of the patterns. I guess we'll see. And maybe it'll just give it a little shimmer. We'll see. Oh shoot, that was a lot. Well. Oh well. let's just do this. Oh, that looks terrible. See, that's too thick. But if I try and get it off, I should have just left it be because that's very pretty. All right, what do I do? Well, let me wipe this off first. Rats. Okay, Catherine. Let's see if you can think of a way to save this. Where is some wax paper? That's better. Why am I working without wax paper? You know what? I'm going to pause, clean this up, and I'll be right back. Okay, this is clean. Let's get that out of the way. I don't think this is savable because knowing gilding wax the way I know, when I try and, do you see how that went down too chunky? And it's going to smudge when I try and remove it because that's still soft and pliable. See? Now, don't worry, all is not lost. Because yes, that's a mess. But I can flip this over and use the other side and glue that side down. That's just too bad. Wonder if I can get some of that up. Seems to be coming up. Let's see. No, it just looks like a mess. All right, so we're going to flip it over and start again. So I want a bit of ink around those edges because I just do. Well, so much for the gilding wax experiment for this. Live and learn. Grateful that I didn't actually do it right on the page. All right, so it's going to go this way. Let's get this out again. And we will try again. So this needs to go to here and here, like that, more or less. No, that's crooked. I can see it already. There. All right, we will try again. Let me get that out of here. All right, let's do it again. So this time we are just going to do just the gathered twigs. I don't even know how much of this is going to show and how much will be covered up. But my challenge is stenciling in the background, right? So I'm meeting my challenge. Let's see. Let's see how this is. That looks nice. Now, I wonder if I can... Hold on, I've got to see... You and you. And... here. Is there one up there? Oh, there isn't one up there. That's why I'm not seeing it. Is there one there? Is there one there? You're there. You match. You match. There we go. Okay. I just want to continue the pattern. I'm going to have to go up there and do that one separately. All right, let's see. Oh, fingers crossed. Oh, yay! All right, now we've got to fit you in there somehow. Hold on, I've got to hold it up to my window. Then I can see better that I'm matching up my pattern. There it is. There it is. I hope. Yes! Yay! We did it! Oh, wait. No, not yet. This one needs a little bit more. You and you. Just needs a little bit more there. There. Okay, now I am officially done. Putting this away. Stresses me out. There, I'm done my stenciling. Phew. Okay, I'm going to pause for a second and make myself some room. Okay, so we stenciled. Yes. And we got rid of the gold. Yes. So that can go there, like that. And it kind of looks like wallpaper in a room. So now I'm going to do something that I love doing, similar to what I did when I did my page that had the little bird in the winter season snow, where you make a whole new picture using a picture. So that's what I plan on doing, so that this whole page doesn't go to waste just because I want that fireplace. So let's take this out first of all. Come on. Oop. Boy, oh boy. I've been looking forward to doing the one on stockings. I loved stockings as a child. I loved just all the little things in it. Little toys, box crayons. Socks, nuts. We always got nuts as a child. There was always nuts and candies in our stocking. Always an orange in the toe. There we go. I might use that. We'll see. right. There we go. Our family had matching stockings when I was growing up. My mother made us all stockings. She had a big flannel white bed sheet, and she used it and made us all stockings out of this bed sheet. And then she got little felt, candy canes, sleigh, reindeer, and just glued them on our stockings. And then she had beautiful penmanship, and she wrote our name on our stockings. So they all matched, which was nice. It was sweet. It looked very pretty. And when I was growing up, our stockings always went at the end of our bed. When we go to bed at night, we'd take our stocking with us and lay it across the foot of our bed, and then we'd wake up in the morning and find a full stocking. And I think my parents asked Santa to do that on purpose because they knew that we would open it in bed and hopefully it would give them a little bit more time to sleep. That's what I'm thinking. And Santa, Santa, he'll oblige. He comes to wherever you are. I learned that because we often weren't home for Christmas. We were often out at my aunt and uncle's. And Santa still found us anyways. He does that. All right, so let's see here. Now, I think this is going to have to be reinforced because it's going to be a pocket. Yes, but not on cardstock. I'm just going to reinforce it onto some paper. So let me find some. I could just use this. I don't think I'll ever use that little pencil drawing. I think I'll just use this. All right, so I'm going to glue this down onto there. No, you know what? I'm going to glue the whole thing down onto paper. And that way, if I need to, I might want to save that. I might want to save this. Okay, hold on. All right, so I have glued this down onto just paper. And that gives it enough so that this fireplace is going to be a tuck spot kind of pocket. And they need to be able to withstand something going in and out and in and out and in and out. So that's my reasoning behind that. So I am going to, like I said, this is going to be very similar to what I did with the birdies. And I'm going to create a smaller picture, a vignette, out of this bigger picture. So now I think I'm going to pause while I do this and finish it so I'm not wasting camera time. Okay, so you can see here where there's our fireplace. So I want to ink around the edges because that raw edge is showing the paper core, and I want that nice and dark. Actually, I may get out my my gilding wax. Yikes! Yes, I may do it. I might want to put some sparkles on that mantelpiece. Mind you, I could go in with my marker later and just do some polka dots so that they sparkle. I might do that. Okay, I'm going to hold off. I've had enough bad experience with my gilding wax today. Live and learn, and live to wax and gild another day. All right, so that is going to be our pocket. Now let's see here. So if that's our wallpaper, and this is our fireplace slash pocket. Oh, that looks cute. I love it. So I will be gluing down here and along here. Now, here's where I'm wondering, can I put in this tree? We won't know until I cut it out. Hold on. Okay, so I've stopped halfway. This tree is just too vague to fussy cut. So I do think I'm just going to forego that little happy tree. But I may put the rest of this fireplace in the background. Or I may at least use the wreath and hang it up on the wall. And that way, imagine if this is the story, I can tuck it in the back. Yeah, I think I really like what was on the mantle though. Let's try this. So if that was glued to the background, no, it takes up too much of the page. It dominates it too much. And these again are quite blurry. That just the style of the painting, it's kind of impressionistic style. It's not the kind of painting that comes from a drawing, like an illustration where there's a definite line that you can follow around. But this, yes, this I could. Hold on, because, oh my goodness, I'm at 27 minutes. Where does the time go? Okay, so we've got the wreath hanging up on the wall and the fireplace here. Now I've got my my gold leafing pen, and I want to have a bit of fun. So I'm just going to go in and just do some little sparkly bits where there already are. Seems to be that the artist had some here and there. I think that looks pretty. And then here, I mostly just sort of want to do a little bit of leafing along the edge. Just to give it a little shimmer. See? Can you see it there? It's not a lot, it's just a little. Now, hold on. Again, just some little polka dots here or there. I like that. I'm having a lot of fun with this pen. I get great ideas from you guys. There we go. Can you see the little bit of, just a little bit of gold there? Maybe I'll put a little bit in the fire. There, not too much. There. Oh, I like that. Now our fire has a little bit of glow there. Beautiful. Now I'm running out. I'm at 29 minutes. I didn't even get to talk about my children's. My children's stockings evolved over the years because, you know, sometimes Santa would bring them a new stocking. So we didn't have matching stockings in our family. And they always stayed down in the living room. Santa would fill them down there and leave their gift beside their stocking. And they were good little guys. They would usually get up in the morning and excitedly go down and see what they got. It was fun. And then some of them got older and their stockings wore out and they made themselves new ones. My son, Josh, I swear he's got the ugliest stocking I've ever seen in my life, but it's so ugly, it's beautiful because his great-grandmother knit it for him. And it even got chewed on by mice one year. Some mice got into our decorations and chewed Josh's stocking, and he still uses that stocking. Oh gosh, that looks pretty. All right, you know what? I'm going to have to finish this off camera because I've hit 30 minutes and I already got cut off the other day. So I will post pictures, but this is what it's going to look like. And this is the pocket. The fireplace is actually going to be a pocket so that I can put in the story of the stockings, what we did for stockings as children. Thanks for joining me. It wasn't terribly exciting today, but it's always nice to have a visit with you, and I hope you're all doing well and finding ways to have some peace and quiet during this hectic time of year. Take care. We'll talk tomorrow.